Now we go inside the octagon once more to Bruce.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 5 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 206 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Khalil Rountree. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee. The beautiful Red De La Cruz with us here in Melbourne, Australia. Thank you all for being with us. FS1 UFC Fight Night. This is the UFC debut of Tyson.
To be here, and only 4 fights into his professional career, you would think he's possibly a little green for the UFC, but all week he's looked comfortable, he's looked confident, like he belongs here, like he's known all along that the UFC was his destiny. Now he has to make that a reality by getting the win over a very tough Rountree Jr. Oh! Powerful left hand! Big takedown for Tyson Pedro. Good recovery from that knockdown.
Pedro would appear to have the ground advantage in this fight. Able to mount Rountree Jr. briefly after the big knockdown from Khalil.
What a huge confidence booster from Rountree. Good work here from Pedro, trying to strip the base away of Khalil Rountree Jr. You'll see him try and remove that knee base that he's got.
These guys had a pretty good back and forth backstage after the weigh-in. Pedro asking Rountree Jr. if he wanted to chase that fight of the night bonus. So far, major action here after the early knockdown for Rountree Jr. You see some blood around that nose of Pedro.
Rip it out, just get it out. Stay defensive here. I want hands working. Hands working. Step back, step around now. Switch your hips now, Khalil. Switch your hips. Switch your hips and breathe, Bubba.
Pedro seems to have recovered well from that straight left knockdown. This is a good opportunity for him to clear the cobwebs and pressure Khalil Rountree up against the fence, possibly wear him out a little. There's no doubt that he watched that Ultimate Fighter finale and saw Rountree struggle and be smothered by his opponent. Andrew Sanchez did a good job of just taking the fight away from him. That was a nice inside read there from Tyson Pedro.
Pedro's longest pro fight coming in 3 minutes and 5 seconds, so getting close to this now being the longest fight of his pro career. You may recognize him, corner James Tahun a couple times in the UFC. His father owned King of the Cage here in Australia, so spent a lot of time watching high-level athletes compete. Figures to have helped him get ready for his UFC debut tonight.
Breathing clear while we're working.
Keep the pressure. You don't need to hook that.
He did say that he's, I mean, really, he started martial arts at 3 or 4 years old, starting to work stances and strikes and stretching with his father, and then progressed on to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and then boxing. So it's, you know, he's really built a mixed martial arts skill set over the years, and obviously he's been steered by people around him that have really wanted to see him succeed from a very early age. And it's obviously paid off. A beautiful mount position here now for Tyson Pedro. This is bad news for Rountree.
Let's listen into that blue corner of Tyson Pedro.
If we're going under.
Rountree trying to turn with the choke here, Dan.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of defending, but he's not had a lot of trouble. Oh, now he's flattened out. That's a terrible position.
Wow! Tyson Pedro lighting him up here in Melbourne. What a UFC debut. He got starched early, immediately got the takedown. He submits Khalil Rountree Jr. tonight.
Well, John, the hype is real. Welcome to the UFC, Tyson Pedro. Very, very impressive.
A lot of people suggest that this guy must be good if he's getting this nod at just 4-0. Make it 5-0 for Tyson Pedro. The move of the fight is sponsored by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for $30 period.
You know, he did a great job of fighting through adversity. He got cracked really hard with a straight left, but look at this work. Immediately takes the back, and Rountree was doing a good job of defending, but made the mistake of bridging over and allowing Tyson Pedro to get 2 hooks in, flattens him out, and then there was no defense of that rear naked choke. Nothing left to do but tap. A great first round victory for Tyson Pedro.
All right, what do you think will be the best move of the night?